murder, betrayal, internal dissension. All these crazy things were caused by Harry alone. Who can come in and claim that he's your idol? That's not human. That's evil. Welcome back to my channel. Today's topic may strike you as satisfying as I will ruthlessly expose all of Harry's crimes. Don't be impatient, because you will make me happy all day if you leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Those are the words I want to say before getting into the main content. Now let's get started. In his memoir, Spare, Prince Harry criticizes Prince William's appearance, noting his older brother's resemblance to Princess Diana has faded due to significant hair loss. Harry recalls a family reunion in April 2021, observing William's familiar scowl and alarming thinning hair, which he says is worse than his own despite their close ages. Spare reveals several explosive details, including Harry's kill count in Afghanistan and William's treatment of Meghan Markle. Royal sources suggest Harry's harsh criticisms have likely severed any chance of reconciliation with the royal family, describing his actions as vicious and targeted. Royal expert Hilary Fordwich claims William is particularly unforgiving, reportedly banning Harry from returning to the family. Broadcaster D.D. Dunleavy agrees, noting that William has taken on a tough guy role similar to Prince Philip's, while King Charles is seen as more lenient. Fordwich asserts that William's strong stance, especially after the upset caused during the Queen's final weeks, makes Harry's reintegration into the family highly unlikely. It was easy to figure out Harry's tricks. He uses every possible opportunity to declare his link with his mother. He will, however, never be able to change the looks that PW has inherited. Hair or no hair, it is in the smile, facial expressions, and eyes. Harry can engage with every plastic he can find to plasticize him into her image. Prince William may have lost his hair, like so many other men, but it doesn't affect his love and dedication to family and country or detract from the fact he is still a physically handsome man with a beautiful smile and still favors his mother. He always reflected the looks of his mother. Princess Diana, Harry, with curly and coarse hair, could hide his balding spot for a longer period of time, but it is possible he was losing it at the same rate and at the same age as Harry. How petty Harry is. Those things only say one thing, Harry demonstrating a very low standard. If people eventually face thinner, less or no hair, who cares? Do we need to judge a person by thicker, no hair, and publicly done? But whining when and suing when others attempt to maybe disclose personal details. What a child is he. Deactivated for saying it's actually a very telling statement and says a lot about Harry. He has never gotten over his jealousy from their childhood, has he? He's still competing. I think Harry should refrain from stating who looks like who, with all the publicity regarding his parentage. Hapless is a prince in name only. Real princes do not behave as he has. Especially, I think Harry needs to find a good mental health therapist truly. Harry's looks are like the Mountbatten-Windsor side of the family, whereas Prince William follows the Spencer side of the family. As far as the hair thinning, at least Prince William has embraced his hair loss, whereas Harry keeps his few pieces of hair fluffed up. And I believe we have heard that he has tried all of the fads to keep what is left, which each time I see him, the top of Harry's head looks just like his brother's. However, he teases his curls up to try and hide it, kind of like my grandmother did as she got older. The one thing we can all say is that when Edward abdicated as king, he may have had relationships with the enemy. History has shown, had written a book about his life in the royal family. However, he did not trash his family every chance he got. Prince William needs to be the one to hold the line with his brother, to not allow his brother and his wife to trash the royal family any longer. His Majesty. The king has too many doubts about how he parented and how he treated their mother to draw that line. Prince William will do just fine. Harry, in his brainlessness, allowed Meghan to target his attacks. Further proof that Meghan is as dense as he is. What did she think she could gain from this other than cementing the exclusion of her trophy husband from his family in the UK? Perhaps she is waiting for any windfalls yet to come Henry's way? Okay, William still looks eerily like Princess Diana in many ways. Prince William is also a heartthrob, only it happens that women also admire his beautiful wife. Harry should lay off the substances. William, Prince of Wales, honors Diana's memory, whereas Harry uses their mother's death for commercial purposes. It seems his DNA is all he has now to sell himself with. His soul was sold when he did the first interview. Harry needs to grow up! Mentally. And as far as Prince Willem, well, in my eyes, he looks just like his beautiful mum. No problem. So the Prince of the forward comb-over and shining tonsure thinks his brother William no longer resembles their mother? Well, are there no good opticians in Montecito? It is apparent that William embodies his mother's smile, which also reaches his eyes, and her strong facial expressions and features. Think the Prince of Woes has to rely on continually reminding us he's even there. Looking at the man William has become, it's easy to see Princess Diana in his physical appearance and through his inner qualities and actions. Poor Harry has to remind the world of his mother every time he speaks because he knows he does not look like her or have the respect she has. And who does Harry resemble? William looks like a member of the royal family, whereas Harry does not. I find Harry's head shape very odd. It is flat at the back and wider at the top, kind of like a bucket. No one in the royal family has a head shaped like that. That'd choose Harry saying that about William. Can we suggest he takes a look in a mirror and see who has the biggest scowl? And it's not William. Every time you see Harry, he has a face big scowl on. While everyone tried to avoid the hall full of lovers Diana took, and Diana did cheat first. Camilla has now been his wife for longer than Diana and made him a lot happier. Familiar scowl was still apparent. Is the man unhinged? Don't know where Henry thought he was, but Prince William was attending his grandfather's funeral. Did Henry really expect Prince William to be all happy, smiling and laughing, as if he was high or something? Was he expecting Prince William to be more the way he was when he came to Althorpe in order to attend the unveiling of his mother's statue, giggling like a schoolboy, high as a kite, and very disrespectful? Harry never did get a feel for how the world turns. Did he? It's true that W has lost some of his hair, but his skull has a nice bone structure, and that suits him well. He's lucky to have inherited his mother's beautiful skin, ears, and eye shape. He inherited the shape of his father's nose. As he stands with a straight face and a confident air. Of course he looks less like him because he's lost the curves of his childhood. But he's a handsome man, and we saw at the last polo match that he has a superb body. He is the one who most resembles, but is more virile, what he was when his mother was alive. He is aging like good wine. However, Harry has not been lucky, and he is wrong to make fun of his brother because he is aging badly and looks older. His baldness is getting worse and worse. He has his father's red complexion and flabby cheeks as well as his sunken, close-set eyes. His ears are a little smaller than the king's, but they stick out. He is quite massive, and at the moment he looks sporty, but without the natural elegance of the Prince of Wales. Anyway, we can't deny that the Prince of Wales is a very attractive man and knows to keep his hair short. The baldness seems to suit him. No cover-up or comb-over. Harry, on the other hand, has a bald spot that when the hair that he uses to try and cover it stops working, he is going to look like Bozo with that red hair. Well, that's all for today's video. Thank you very much for watching our video, and I want to know what you think about these issues. Please express your opinion in the comments below. Hope you will always be cheerful and happy. Don't forget to support us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. Goodbye and see you again in the next videos.